Is there a contradiction between the advice given in this chapter and the halachic directive mentioned elsewhere in Mishneh Torah? So now the third thing. In a number of the places in this chapter, we found both explicit and implied conclusions that do not agree with the statements made elsewhere in the Mishneh Torah. Something do not match. Okay, for example, Halacha 19, the Rambam states that it is improper to engage in sexual relations on a day before one leaves for a journey. Okay, in a contrast, in Hilchot De'ot 14:2, he states that one should engage in intercourse to satisfy one's wife before departing. So here he said no, there he said absolutely that's right. In Halachot 1 and 15, he states that elimination should not be delayed. However, he does not use the form forbidden. However, in Hilchot Ma'achlot Asurot, it's forbidden foods, right? Those are forbidden. He does use this expression. Okay, this expression. In Halacha number 4, he suggests 8 hours of sleep each night. So I mean in this chapter. While in Hilchot Talmud Torah 3:13, he speaks of optimally spending the night hours in study. There are two basic approaches to this problem. So basically, it's unbelievable that people, they knew Rambam by heart. So they say here he said that, and
right, like they see the contradiction. Like, why do you say this?
It's unbelievable. Just to find this question is for me mission impossible.
Yeah.
Okay, the Maggid Avraham explained that in this chapter, Rambam is speaking strictly from the standpoint of health and does not consider the other halachic issues, which makes sense. What is the good for the body of this person, or health of this person? Once a person knows the proper medical perspectives, he should try to adapt his life to these norms to the fullest degree possible. However, on no account should halacha be sacrificed for the sake of the general directive on health. I mean, he's very clear. So this is halacha, and this is what is good to do. So what is good to do is not a halacha.
Right.
I mean, there is general halacha to be healthy. So that's what Rambam say. He's saying, right? All of this directive to be healthy. Okay. So B. There are no contradictions between the sets of two directives, and the more detailed analysis of the matter will reveal how the apparent contradiction can be resolved. For example, in regard to intercourse before departing to the journey, the Rama, Orach Chaim 240 C15, explains that the obligation applies when a journeyed by a coach, and the prohibition when journeyed by foot. Okay, so meaning, so he said when he's journeyed by a coach, there is not a big strain, so he can be with his wife. But when he's journeying on the foot and he has to go up the hill and down the hill and through the forest, so he needs his strength, right? So it's like it's life dangerous, right? Endangering his life. Similarly, in other cases, there is no conflict between the guidelines the Torah sets for our behavior and those that are appropriate for our health. Okay, one more time, last sentence. Similarly, in other cases, there is no conflict between the guidelines the Torah sets for our behavior and those that are appropriate to our health. Those interested in more detailed treatment of the Rambam's medical teachings should consult his scientific writings, in particular his regiments on health and medical aphorisms, where much of the subject matter is discussed in great depth. Okay, I mean, for me, this is good enough. I don't need like many explanations, and unless we know for sure for sure that it's not good today. The doctor or the scientists say it's not good, so you can. It's very proper to follow it.